In church life, people sometimes ask me, are you musical? And I'm not quite sure how to answer that. I love singing and listening to live music, and I play the drums and guitar and dabbled a bit on the bass and keyboards, but I've not had any formal music lessons. In fact, I didn't even do that well in my music GCSE, so I'm not sure if I really am that musical. But I am sure that my love of music is down to a music teacher who encouraged me to try out different instruments. I can remember the first time he handed me a bass guitar. Here, you can play it. Well, it just seemed so big and heavy. And worse still, he was asking me to perform in front of kids who were definitely musical. But there was something in his words that made me think, you know what? I can do this. Without his encouragement, I doubt if I would have ever played the guitar or drums. He encouraged me to try something different, and it changed my life. Right at the start of the Christmas story, we hear about another young person, Mary, and her life isn't just changed, it's turned upside down by the arrival of an angel with some astonishing news. It's easy to think of angel as the little cherubs that adorn the top of our Christmas tree, or as the cute child in the Nativity play. But in the Bible, angels are big and awesome, almost terrifying. They are messengers of an almighty God. And this angel, called Gabriel, comes to Mary and says, "Greetings, you who are highly favored. The Lord is with you." Mary is absolutely terrified, and Gabriel can see this. So Gabriel says to her, "Do not be afraid, Mary. You have found favor with God." Incredible words of encouragement for this young woman. And what happens next is quite remarkable. Gabriel announces that Mary will supernaturally conceive and give birth to a son. His name will be called Jesus, and he'll be great. He'll be the Son of the Most High God. This is mind-blowing, and yet Mary doesn't run. She doesn't flee in terror. Somehow she's able to keep it all together. But I don't think it was down to her own strength or her own force of personality. I think she was given the courage to embrace this message, a strength communicated in the angel's words. "You can do this, Mary, because God will be with you." It's funny because after Mary herself is encouraged by Gabriel's words, she goes to visit her cousin Elizabeth, who herself was expecting a miracle child, and they encourage each other. As I have found, being encouraged is so powerful, and encouragement is something that's meant to be passed on, a gift received that finds its fulfillment in being shared again and again. So how can we be bearers of encouragement? How can we start that chain of giving? How can our words put strength in someone else, especially at Christmas? Maybe there's someone we know who's having to make a difficult decision, or who's lonely or just feeling overwhelmed. Could our presence and words encourage them to keep going? Words of encouragement can be powerful, profound, and life-changing. Let's find time this Advent season to encourage each other.